Tonight, one man who's made it his mission to help kids in one of the toughest neighborhoods in the East Bay is developing a new school.
And as KPIX5's Joe Vasquez reports, the faculty might even include prisoners.
Aztec dancers perform outside a ramshackle strip mall in East Oakland. An ancient blessing on a new educational concept. In between the liquor store and the boarded-up storefronts on MacArthur Boulevard sits the Homies Empowerment Center. Dr. Cesar Cruz and his team are designing a school for kids growing up in these gritty streets. The plan is to make the Homies School a public high school in the Oakland School District for young people who often have nowhere else to go.
It might be kids that are homeless, it might be kids that are involved in gangs, and the assumption with those kids is, let's have the bar really low. Maybe they'll get a GED. We don't believe that. I'm a product of that. I've been undocumented most of my life. Most people didn't believe in me.
Anybody know a loved one that has recently passed?
You may recognize Dr. Cruz. Back in 2011, we profiled his monthly Homies Dinner. Young people packed into a YMCA to learn about Latino history and civics. Remarkably, rival gang members often sat right next to each other to learn about their culture. Dr. Cruz later won the Jefferson Award.
Es por el gran esfuerzo de todos ustedes.
And just 3 years ago, he became the first Mexican-born immigrant to get his PhD in education at Harvard University.
You have to have security guards. We're going to sort of have security guards, but they're going to be grandmothers.
His return to Oakland to build the Homies School is ambitious and will no doubt shock a lot of sensibilities.
What if there's a kid out on the block that's selling drugs right now? And we don't want them necessarily doing that. We don't want them hurting the community. But what if they have a business plan? They're deeply entrepreneurial, they're resourceful. What if that kid could get an MBA and start up businesses that help the community? No one has really thought about a drug dealer to MBA pipeline. Why not us?
The Homies School's most controversial concept? They plan to have prisoners on the faculty. Inmates serving life in prison would talk to the students by Skype.
If you listen to music, if you listen to all these rap songs where they're saying they've served so much time and they sell so much drugs, they're talking to our children already. Why not have people that are really trying to educate them about something serious?
These are prisoners who've turned their lives around. Some have gotten advanced degrees. They're now ready to share their awful life lessons with students from their same neighborhoods. Dr. Cruz said he would, of course, make sure the program is safe. The school is still in the planning stages. Homies Empowerment would be a public school in the Oakland School District, not a charter. They're asking the community to pitch in on every level to bring in books, computers, desks, school supplies, to donate money and land, and they need a lot of volunteers.
When you look around this room, we're poor people, we're not people with a lot of means, but this is the community standing together to say we can make a difference, we can save ourselves. And I think that's what makes Homies Empowerment amazing.
This may all seem like a far-fetched dream, especially to those who've never met Dr. Cesar Cruz. But he has already raised $700,000 out of a goal of $3 million. He's put together a staff and is determined to finish the new Homies School and begin classes that will be unlike any others by the fall of 2020. Joe Vasquez, KPIX5.
Prisoners teaching children. Well, that sounds like a pretty unusual concept, but Dr. Cruz says there are organizations already doing that.
Yeah, the Squires program at San Quentin, that's just one example. Lifers lecture to kids to keep them from making their same mistakes.